Hey Revs, Chris Rodriguez here with the Art of Grappling. I'm one of the co-owners and the tournament director. Really excited about this show. We have a lot of awesome new things that we are going to be implementing at this tournament to make sure that it is the most well-run and smooth tournament there is. Biggest complaint of any tournament is that it takes too long. We promise you we are going to be out of there quick. This first show, we're going to be doing only kids and teens, and our next show will only be doing adults. We're going to be alternating back and forth so we can always make sure it's going to be a quick day. I put this video together to kind of tell you guys what our illegal moves are, what the time limits are, what our scorekeeping is going to be like, and kind of just what we expect from you as a referee. We're very aware at Art of Grappling that refereeing is one of the most difficult jobs at a tournament, if not the most difficult job. I certainly don't envy you, really appreciate you stepping up and taking this on. So we're with you with that. We know it's difficult, but we want to just get all of our expectations out there and let you know that we're doing everything that we can in our power to make sure that it is a super quick, well-run tournament. So first off, we're going to be hiring 7 refs. We have 6 rings, but we're going to have a 7th ref so that we can give everybody proper restroom breaks and lunch breaks. If you need to sit down for a minute because your legs are hurting, we're going to be able to do that. So know that you will get some breaks throughout the day. Our illegal moves for the kids and the teens are going to be the same, all right? We've got 5 specific illegal moves that we don't want them doing. There's not going to be any leg attacks, nothing below the belt, so no knee bars, ankle locks, toe holds, heel hooks, nothing at all. Also, we don't want to see any can opening when somebody's in the guard pulling the neck. We don't want any scissor takedowns, no wrist locks, and no neck compressions. So we're not going to be doing mounted guillotines, anything like that. So we're trying to keep it simple with the illegal moves. They're just going to be those 5. No leg attacks, can opening, scissor takedowns, wrist locks, and neck compressions, okay? We've got a couple of different time limits depending on the age group. We are going to have a 3- and 4-year-old group. They are going to be doing a 2-minute match without any submissions. So it's just going to be about positions. Our 5- to 7-year-olds, 8- to 12-year-olds, they're going to be doing 3-minute matches with submissions. And then all of our teens, 13 to 15 and 16 to 17, are going to be doing 4 minutes with submissions as well. Now, our no-gi and gi scoring is going to be exactly the same, so you're not going to have to remember 2 different types of scoring systems. One of the main things that we're going to be doing a little bit differently than most of the local tournaments is we are going to be giving points for deep submission attempts. So if it's a deep submission attempt, the opponent had to really fight to get out, we're going to award 2 points for deep submission attempts. We really want people going for the submission. I don't want to see stalling. I don't want to see holding. I want to see grappling. You know, that's the beauty of jiu-jitsu, is the constant movement and the submissions, and that's what we want to see. Takedowns that land in side control, side mount, is going to be worth 3 points, all right? So if it's a takedown and we land in side mount, it's going to be 3 points. All positions are going to need to be held for 3 consecutive seconds, all right? So whatever your 3 count is, 3 seconds go by, and then you're going to award the points. Takedowns that land just in the guard and not on side mount, we're going to award 2 points. Mount is going to be our typical 4 points. Back mount, or taking the back, is going to be 4 points. You have to have the hooks in. Body triangle does not count for the 4 points. Passing the guard is going to be 3 points. All sweeps are 2 points. Knee on belly is 2 points. And reversals are 0 points. So going from bottom mount to top guard, you're not going to earn anything for that. Same thing from bottom side mount to top side mount. What we're going to be asking you to do that's a little bit different than any other tournament is we want you to do the following when you say a score. So let's say red just mounted blue, all right? And you count it out, 1, 2, 3. What we're going to have you do is we're going to have you throw up the score for the red, and you're going to verbalize and you're going to say nice and loud, 4 points, red, mount. And what this is going to do is for the parents and the families and even, unfortunately, some of the coaches that really don't know our rules, they're going to be completely aware of what you're scoring, why you're scoring it, and who you're scoring it to. So, for instance, let's say blue got a sweep. They held for 3 seconds. You would throw your hand, 2 points, blue, sweep. So now everybody, including the coaches, including the parents, including the table workers, are well aware of what you're giving out. So we're going to ask you to do that every time that you score points as well as advantages. Now, a couple of noteworthy things. Stalling is not going to be tolerated. One of the things that I can't stand the most is somebody who gets a takedown and just holds you there. So we really want to encourage our competitors to grapple. We're there to grapple to win, not to grapple to hold. For the 3- and 4-year-olds that are only doing the 2-minute matches without submissions, typically if the person on bottom can't escape, anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds, we want you to stand them back up. We don't want it to be just a stalemate where they're just sitting there and, no grappling is going back up. Now, if you believe that you made a mistake, which happens, all right? Referees cannot be 100% correct 100% of the time. We will always review tape. So if somebody has the videotape, they really think that the call was wrong, you think that maybe it's in question, we will review the tape. We always want to give our competitor the benefit of the doubt. Look at the tape. The head referee will make the ultimate decision on what the call is going to be. Now, one thing that we're doing a little bit different than other tournaments is we're going to have a bullpen in front of each table on the mat. A lot of tournaments, everybody's sitting on the mat. There's never enough space. We don't know who's who. Everybody's getting in the way. So nobody's going to be allowed on the mat at all, with the exception of the bracket that's going to be running. And in front of the table at your ring, there's going to be small pieces of tape where each competitor at that bracket is going to be sitting. So, for instance, a bracket comes to you, we call the bracket. We need 5 to 7-year-olds, 49.9 pounds and below for the beginner division at ring 1. We'll call their names. Once they come over, we'll check them off on the bracket, and they are going to sit at that specific spot that we put them at until the division is completely done. So they're not going to be stepping off the mat until it's over. We know that this is going to allow us to run these brackets very quickly and very efficiently. Now also, we're going to have a family VIP viewing area that's going to be right beside the coach's chair. This is going to allow our parents to get an eagle's eye view of what's going on. They're going to be able to take pictures and video and cheer their kid on, and they're not going to have to be sitting there crowding the ring and crowding the table and crowding you guys and bothering you, asking, when's my kid going, or I want to get a good shot, or I can't see. So we're going to have a special area for them to sit at, and then once their kid is done, they're going to go back behind and sit in the spectator chairs until their child's turn is again. So we want to make sure that only the parents or grandparents, whoever's there, guardian, whoever's there supporting, is sitting next to the coach only when their child is competing. And we're not going to start any matches until everybody's abiding by these rules. Also know that you have absolutely every right to stop a fight if you feel like any of the children or our teens are in danger of a serious repercussion due to a submission, okay? We don't want to see 5- and 6-year-olds' arms completely extended. If you think it is best to stop the fight, please do so. And if anybody has an issue with that, explain to them that safety is our #1 concern. And if we really, if there's really a problem with that, I'll handle that. We can send that to the tournament director. Please remember, like I said, safety is #1. We will have a medical staff on hand. We obviously don't want to abuse them, but we need your attention on the mat at all time, on the match at all times. A major issue at a lot of these local tournaments is the lack of efficiency. And you always look over at a ring and there's no matches running, or one of the refs needs to go and coach their own student. With the exception of your rest breaks, which we will give you, and your lunch break, you need to be running matches nonstop. And if you are out of brackets, we will be switching other brackets from other rings over to you so that we can get out of there quickly. Nobody wants to be at a tournament all day. It's not fun, especially for you guys having to stand up. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. My email is midgettwister@gmail.com, or you can shoot me an email at artofgrapplingusa@gmail.com. My phone number is 813-244-1293. We really want to make sure we have open lines of communication. If for some reason there's something pops up, a family emergency, you can't make it, please let us know. We want you to report at the venue at 8 a.m. sharp. We're going to get you fitted into our referee shirt. We're going to go over the rules, answer any questions. We're going to assign you to your ring, and we're going to also introduce you to your ring coordinator, okay? All of our ring coordinators also received a video just like this that kind of told them and taught them how to be the ultimate table worker. We also want to introduce you to ourselves and our staff, and we just want you guys to get really excited for a show that is really going to set the bar high. We've developed a lot of great ideas that is going to make sure that this show is done quickly, that everybody is happy, that you guys are getting out of there soon, and also know that if we finish by 2 p.m., we will be giving you a bonus at the end of the day. Really excited about that. The harder you work, the more money you're going to make. Really don't think you can beat that. Again, my name is Chris Rodriguez. If you need anything, shoot me an email, give me a call. I hope you guys are excited. It's going to be an absolute awesome show. We'll see you guys soon.